How to use Revit like a pro. Number 5, get comfortable working in 3D. This is a tip about modeling in 3D, which I feel is an underutilized feature today. Hear me out. Let's start with the house button. It creates a default 3D view. But I've worked for over 10 years in the industry, and I can tell you that not everyone uses this tool. And I think I have a good idea why. See, when we create a 3D view, it's super messy, with scope boxes, levels, and grids. And all these things are just in the way of the view. And I think this discourages people from modeling in 3D. But the thing is, this is a very important skill to have in order to coordinate our designs effectively. We should be taking advantage of all the features Revit has to offer. We can't just rely on 2D information. So I highly encourage getting comfortable with modeling in 3D. Let me show you a quick trick that I use all the time, and I think this might help. To clean up this view, we need to turn off some of the annotation categories, and we can do that one by one, which will do the trick. But here's what I like to do. Open Visibility Graphics Overrides. Go to the Annotation Categories tab, press SE on your keyboard to jump to Section Box, invert, click one of the checkboxes to hide everything else, and then press OK. There, we've hidden everything else except the section box, giving us a clean 3D view. Now, if the section box is not displayed, go to your Properties panel and check the box to unhide it. Voila, you've got a box to quickly cut sections through the model in 3D. This is super useful now. Let's bring the box in on both sides to get a good section of the stairs. And look at that. It looks like we've uncovered some structural coordination issues with the beams encroaching into the stairway. Something that will have to be addressed in the next coordination meeting. Amazing! We're addressing design issues by utilizing our 3D tools effectively. And while we're here, I'd like to show you one bonus tip. And again, I find this tool highly underutilized, but it's super powerful and it's useful in your day-to-day modeling. And that's the Selection Box tool. It's under the Modify tab right here, though an active element in your model needs to be selected for this button to work. For example, we're going to carefully select the courtyard entrance. Now that we have active elements selected, press the Selection Box tool. Bam! Look at that. We cropped the 3D view to the extent of all elements selected and zoomed in. Now, we can further cut through the model using the section box, which is super useful for reviewing and coordinating specific areas of the model. Note that the Selection Box tool doesn't work for linked models, so you have to select something that's in your model for this tool to work. Lastly, whenever using the Selection Box tool, I recommend box selecting to ensure you're cropping to the elements within your box. Follow for more.